Hello, doctor. Thank you so much for seeing me.
Hello, patient. What seems to be the problem?
I think I'm turning into a snowman.
What? Really? Dihydrogen oxide Homo sapiens. That's very rare. Why do you think you have it?
Well, Mrs. Robin said we were playing outside so long, she thought we might turn into snowmen. And then Quaffle thought that would be lots of fun, so he went right back outside. But I thought I'd come and see if it's working yet.
Okay then. Well, I guess I better check your nose.
Is this going to hurt?
Oh, probably. Just kidding. It won't hurt. I'm just looking at your nose. It doesn't look like a carrot.
Well, that's good.
It doesn't smell like a carrot either.
Oh. You're not going to taste it, are you?
Why, of course not. I'm a medical professional. I don't think your nose is turning into a carrot.
Phew.
Next, I'll see how round your head is. Can you please take off your helmet?
A knight never takes off his helmet. It is not the way.
Okay. Well, you don't look too spherical. I do not think you are shaped like a snowman. Let me check your arms to see if they are stiff like branches. I'm going to check your reflexes. I just have to find my hammer.
Hammer?
Where is it? Found it.
Huh?
It's all right. Just going to tap here a little gently.
Woof! Oh! Oh, Petunia, I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. Wow. Great reflexes, Sir Romanoff. Nice job. Your arms are not turning into sticks.
Oh, phew. All right. Any other tests?
Just one last test. I'm going to check on your legs.
Okay.
Let's see here. Oh no! Oh no! I can't find your legs! You must be turning into a snowman after all!
What? 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 No legs? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Sir Romanoff!
What?
I'm just teasing you. Sir Romanoff, you're a puppet. You never had legs.
Oh yeah. I never had legs. Petunia?
You mean Dr. Petunia. Well, I have my diagnosis. You are definitely not turning into a snowman.
Oh, great. Thank you, doctor.
But I'd better give you a needle just to make sure.
What?
A needle.
Oh, I have to go. I feel so much better. Oh dear me, yes. I have so many things to do.
Here it is.
Thank you so much for your help, Petunia.
But the needle's the best part. Come back. Oh.
Thanks, Petunia.
Dr. Petunia. Is she following me? Is Petunia chasing me? Oh, hello children. Hello friends at home. Please don't tell Dr. Petunia I'm hiding here.
Hello friends, welcome to God's Garden. I'm Mrs. Robin and this is Sir Romanoff the Brave. And today we have a wonderful story to share with you about healing. Sir Romanoff, come out. Don't be scared of Petunia. She was just playing. The needle is just a toy. Besides, I think she's switched to making a hospital out of Lego or something. You're safe. Oh, you think so? Yeah. Okay. You see, I'm just a tiny bit afraid of needles. You don't need to be nervous about needles. They just pinch for a moment and then it's over. Oh, yes, that's true. I remember that. But Mrs. Robin, going to the doctor reminded me of something I'm actually really quite scared of. Oh, what's that? I'm scared of someone I love getting sick. I do not like sickness. Yeah, Sir Romanoff, that is a scary thing, isn't it? You know, today's Bible story shows us that God doesn't like sickness either. Oh, he doesn't? Nope. God doesn't like it at all. Sickness is part of living in a world that has fallen away from God's good design. When Jesus was walking on earth, he showed us a glimpse of God's good plan for eternity, a view of what things will look like when his kingdom comes.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about that.
Now, before we begin, do you remember what had been happening in our story?
Oh, yes. Jesus was baptized and then went and called some disciples, who were fishing at the time, to come with him and learn from him.
That's right. Together they traveled all around the area of Galilee, and Jesus preached the good news of God's kingdom. He taught on hillsides and the shores of the lake and in the community synagogues.
Oh, yes. The
synagogues.
Right. What is that again?
Synagogue is a building where the people went to hear the Torah read, that's their scriptures, and learn about God's law. It was a gathering place for the community for prayer and teaching.
Oh, so kind of like a church and kind of like a school.
Right. In the Gospel of Mark, we're told what it was like when Jesus was here in person. Jesus taught in the synagogues and preached the good news of God's kingdom. He healed every illness and sickness the people had. News about him spread all throughout that area. People brought to him all who were ill with different kinds of sicknesses. Some were suffering great pain. Others were controlled by evil spirits. Some were shaking wildly, and others couldn't move at all. And Jesus healed all of them. Large crowds followed him wherever he went.
Wow. And that is what the kingdom of heaven is like? Everyone is healed?
You got it. Today I'm going to tell you the story of one of the most amazing healings by Jesus. You can find this story in the Gospel of Mark in chapter 5, but you also might recognize it from the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. Jesus went across the Sea of Galilee in a boat. It landed at the other side. There a large crowd gathered around him. Then a man named Jairus came. He was a synagogue leader. When he saw Jesus, he fell at his feet. He begged Jesus, "Please come. My little daughter is dying."
Oh no, his little girl is dying? Oh, don't worry, guy. Jesus will help you.
He begged Jesus, "Please come. My little daughter is dying. Place your hands on her to heal her, and she will live." So Jesus went with him. A large group of people followed. They crowded around him. A woman was there who had a sickness that made her bleed. It had lasted for 12 years.
12 years?
She had suffered a great deal, even though she had gone to many doctors. She had spent all the money she had, but she was getting worse, not better. Then she heard about Jesus. She came behind him in the crowd and touched his clothes. She thought, "I just need to touch his clothes and I will be healed." And right away, her bleeding stopped. She felt in her body that her suffering was over.
Wait a minute. She was healed just by touching Jesus' clothes? Wow. He's so holy that the healing just pours off of him like the light from a candle.
At once, Jesus knew that power had gone out from him. He turned around in the crowd. He asked, "Who touched my clothes?" "You see the people," his disciples answered. "They're crowding all against you, and still you ask, 'Who touched me?'" But Jesus kept looking around. He wanted to see who had touched him. Then the woman came and fell at his feet. She knew what had happened to her. She was shaking with fear, but she told him the whole truth. He said to her, "Dear woman, your faith has healed you. Go in peace. You are free from your suffering." While Jesus was still speaking, some people came from the house of Jairus. He was that synagogue leader. "Your daughter is dead," they said. "Why bother the teacher any more?"
Oh no, the little girl has died? Oh, Mrs. Robin, her poor daddy.
I know. Can you imagine how upset he would be? But keep listening. Jesus heard what they were saying. He told the synagogue leader, "Don't be afraid. Just believe." He let only Peter, James, and John, the brother of James, follow him. They came to the home of the synagogue leader. There Jesus saw a lot of confusion. People were crying and sobbing loudly. He went inside and he said to them, "Why all this confusion and sobbing? The child is not dead. She's only sleeping." But they laughed at him. He made them all go outside. He took only the child's father and mother and the disciples who were with him, and he went in where the child was. He took her by the hand. Then he said to her, "Talitha kum." This means, "Little girl, I say to you, get up." The girl was about 12 years old. Right away, she stood up and began to walk around. They were totally amazed at this. Jesus gave strict orders not to tell anyone, not to let anyone know what had happened. And he told them to give her something to eat. Wow! But she was dead. Those people would know what it would be like if she was dead, right? And Jesus healed her. He healed someone who was dead. Oh, that's impossible. Yes, it's impossible for anyone except for God. Wow, what an amazing story. I wonder what happened to that little girl. She grew up knowing that she had been dead and God had given her a new life. Oh, Mrs. Robin, does God still heal people like nowadays? Oh yeah, he does. I've heard lots of stories of people praying for healing and God answering their prayers. Many Christians can tell you accounts of impossible healings, of doctors even saying, "I can't explain this. I don't understand how this person's body is better." Oh, but not everyone you pray for gets healed, do they? No. I don't know why some people are healed and some people are not. Only God knows why. But we can have faith for a few reasons. God is good. He is wise and loving. Jesus knows what we need and always has a plan to take care of us. And God is powerful. He can make beautiful things come out of even terrible situations. And God promises He will take care of us no matter what happens. Even when sad and bad things happen, Jesus will take care of us in the midst of those things. We can trust God. Will God take care of us even when people we love die? Oh, it is terribly sad when someone we love dies. And God is with us in our sadness. Jesus cries with us. He loves us so much, and when we hurt, He hurts too. But don't forget that God has a plan to destroy sickness and death once and for all. He does? Yes. Jesus is going to return to the earth and make a new heaven and a new earth. Just like the little girl in the story, the people who have died will come back to life and there won't be any sickness anymore. No sickness at all? No coughing or throwing up or even runny noses? No. In Revelation 21 verse 3 it says, "Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and He will dwell with them. They will be His people, and God Himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain. For the old order of things has passed away." Wow. No pain, no sadness or sickness ever again. Oh, that sounds amazing. Let's pray. This is a repeat after me prayer. This is a repeat after Mrs. Robin prayer. Dear Jesus, we are so thankful that you love to heal. We are so thankful that you love to heal. Please heal the whole world from COVID and other diseases. Please heal the whole world from COVID and other diseases. Please heal the people we know who are sick. Please heal the people we know who are sick. And please bless our bodies. And please bless our bodies. We know that you are good and powerful. We know that you are good and powerful. And we're excited for the time when there'll be no more sickness ever again. Oh, and we are excited for the time when there will be no more sickness ever again. Amen. Amen. Oh, Mrs. Robin, this is such great news. I am going to go tell Petunia about it. Oh, I'm going to go right now, okay? Okay. Goodbye, children. Goodbye, friends at home. I'll see you later. Well, goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us for God's Garden today. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you again. Goodbye.
Wow, that really is great news. And speaking of great news, I just thought of something wrong with you.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'll show you. Say ah. Ah.
Ha! Here's the problem. You had a frog in your throat.
What? Ah! Was that actually in there?
No, I'm just pretending.
Oh, phew. Okay, Petunia.
Dr. Petunia.
Dr. Petunia,
Yes?
you are a terrifying doctor.
What?
I haven't even given you your needle yet.
Oh, no. Guess what? I suddenly feel so much better. Thank you very much, doctor. I have to go now. Goodbye. Ah!
Oh, cats. I wonder if Mrs. Robin has had all her shots.